So, Nicholas reminded me this morning that I need to keep my sentences short and simple.
我今朝千叮萬囑，幫忙啲句子講短啲。
So, I would just like to summarize what we've been going through in John by noting that the ontological implications of John's writing in this passage can be seen as controversial in comparison to traditional lay interpretations of the passage concerning the emphasis of sin and consequent deprioritization of relational components of covenantal theology.
各位耶穌愛你啊！ Everyone, Jesus loves you.
No, what we've been studying in 1 John is how John has been emphasizing the way our relationship with God impacts our actions.
我哋呢排睇約翰一書啦，其實都係我哋係強調緊我哋同神嘅關係啦。
So we can see how we're developing in Christ by observing what we're doing.
所以我哋能夠睇到通過監察我哋自己嘅行為啦，我哋喺主耶穌裏邊嘅關係。
And if we're noticing we're having a lot of trouble with sin, then we need to draw closer to God in our relationship.
因為我哋有好多從罪而嚟嘅麻煩啦，所以我哋更加要同主耶穌更加親近。
Of course, everyone sins, so everyone needs to keep drawing closer to God.
當然每一個人都會犯罪，所以我哋每一個人都要更加去親近主。
Now, there's an interesting cycle in building our relationship with God.
喺我哋同上帝建立緊關係嘅時候咧，有一個好特別嘅循環，一個係循環啦。
When I first begin to follow God, I know that I am saved and can build a better relationship with Him.
當我啱啱開始接受主嘅時候啦，我知道我係得救嘅，我知道我要同上帝建立一個關係。
In order to build this relationship, I learn more about God.
為咗要同上帝建立一個關係嘅時候咧，我要認識上帝更加多。
I spend time in prayer.
我用時間去祈禱啊。
I meditate.
我默想。
I read Scripture.
我讀經。
And whatever else it is that I do to help me to understand and become closer to God.
所以無論我做啲乜嘢，都係希望能夠明白同埋同上帝個關係更加親近，更加多。
And doing this, I understand more about God and His will and the world that He created.
通過做呢啲事情啦，我能夠明白神嘅旨意更加多，同埋呢個世界佢所創造嘅呢個世界更加多。
As my understanding grows, I see new ways that I can improve.
當我去做呢啲事情嘅時候咧，我能夠睇到一啲新嘅方法去進步。
I can see different ways I can be a better servant of God or a better person, which are actually the same thing.
我會睇到啦，我能夠成為一個更好嘅人啦，成為一個上帝更加好嘅僕人啦。咁其實都係同一件事嚟嘅。
And as I work with God to improve myself, I can see more things that I need to work on.
但係當我同上帝一齊工作，去改進我自己嘅時候咧，我越做咧，我就越覺得咧，我有更加多嘅嘢可以改進。
As I develop, these new things make me a better person.
可能去做一啲新事，去令到我更加好啊。
Which allows me to see more things that I can develop.
然後越做咧，就越睇到更加多嘅新事咧，可以令到我可以更加改進。
And this just keeps going in a spiral of development.
然後咧就會成為一個循環，去不斷咁樣去發展我自己啦。
And this process never ends. We never become everything we can be. 而
呢個發展嘅進程咧係唔會完嘅， 而我亦都會不斷咁發現好多嘢，越嚟越慢慢發現更加多嘅嘢咧，我可以繼續發展嘅。
It's just a continual path of relationship building and development.
呢個係一個不斷改進啦，同埋同上帝嗰個關係嘅建立嘅不斷嘅一個路程。
So in today's passage, John makes some statements about some of the stages of development and what we can do to develop better.
咁約翰一書今日我哋睇到啦，我哋能夠睇到我哋喺呢個頭先我哋所講嘅改進個過程裏邊有啲乜嘢嘅階段啦，同埋有啲乜嘢咧係可以俾我哋更加有一個屬靈嘅發展。
So in 1 John 2:12 through 17, John says, I am writing to you, little children, because your sins are forgiven for his name's sake. I am writing to you, fathers, because you know him who is from the beginning. I am writing to you, young men, because you have overcome the evil one. I write to you, children, because you know the Father. I write to you, fathers, because you know him who is from the beginning. I write to you, young men, because you are strong, and the word of God abides in you, and you have overcome the evil one. Do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the desires of the flesh and the desires of the eyes and pride of life, is not from the Father, but is from the world. And the world is passing away along with its desires, but whoever does the will of God abides forever.
約翰一書2章12、17節，小子們啊，我寫信給你們，因為你們的罪藉着主的名得了赦免。父老啊，我寫信給你們，因為你們認識那從起初原有的。少年人啊，我寫信給你們，因為你們勝了那惡者。小子們啊，我曾寫信給你們，因為你們認識父。父老啊，我曾寫信給你們，因為你們認識那從起初原有的。少年人啊，我曾寫信給你們，因為你們剛強，神的道常存在你們心裏，你們也勝了那惡者。不要愛世界和世界上的事，人若愛世界，愛父的心就不在他裏面了。因為凡世界上的事，就像肉體的情慾、眼目的情慾，連今生的驕傲，都不是從父來的，乃是從世界來的。這世界和其上的情慾都要過去，唯獨遵行神旨意的是永遠常存。
So, one feature of first century Jewish culture was that teachers would emphasize points by repetition.
猶太人嘅文化入邊咧，如果啲老師想強調某一啲事咧，佢哋會重複咁樣講嘅。
If something was really important, they would repeat themselves to make sure people understood that it was a major point of their teaching.
如果有一啲嘢佢哋想啲人去明白嗰個教義，佢想教嘅嘢個中心點嘅時候咧，佢哋會不斷咁重複㗎。
So if something was really important, they would repeat themselves so that people would know it was a major point.
所以當有一啲佢哋認為重要嘅嘢要教人嘅時候，佢哋會不斷重複嗰啲重點，會俾人哋知道咧呢一啲係重要嘅嘢。
Because if something was really important, okay, you get the idea.
如果有啲嘢好重要嘅話，自己諗啦。
Sometimes they would just repeat the exact same phrase, word for word.
有陣時咧，佢哋係會用完全相同嘅字眼不斷重複嘅。
Other times they would change the wording a little, either to make something clearer or to emphasize a certain point.
有陣時咧，可能字眼咧就唔會完全跟足，但係咧都會跟大部分啦，然後俾人哋去明白某一啲點嘅。
And in this passage, John repeats himself when he explains why he's writing the letter.
喺約翰呢度啦，佢就重複咗啦，然後點解佢要寫呢個書信？
He says he is writing to three groups: children, fathers, and young men.
佢呢度咧重複咗啦，呢個書信寫俾三組人啊，頭先講三個階段啦，小子們、父老啊，同埋少年人。
And he connects each group to a certain type or a certain degree of development in their relationship with God.
咁呢三組人入邊咧，都係其實佢強調咗呢三組人同每一組人佢哋同上帝之間嘅關係。
So children know they're forgiven.
小孩子咧係知道佢哋被原諒嘅。
And they know about the Father.
小子咧就小孩子咧，佢哋知道天父。
Fathers, John says, know him who is in the beginning.
第二組人係父老啦，就係約翰就寫到咧佢哋認識從那起初原有嘅。
And young men are strong and have overcome the evil.
少年人就寫咩咧？就寫你們勝了那惡者嗰個強壯。
So John here isn't writing about physical ages or specific cultural roles, but rather development of our relationship.
所以約翰喺呢度寫話有三類人嘅時候，佢將呢三類人分類咧，就唔係以實際我哋肉身嗰個年齡嚟分類，而係指而係用緊嗰啲人同上帝之間嗰個關係嚟到分類。
Children can be understood as new Christians, probably recent converts.
呢度小子們啦，咁可以我哋理解成為咧啱啱成為基督徒或者啱啱接受主耶穌嘅。
John makes 2 points about this group.
約翰咧對於小子們就有2點講嘅。
First, that they know their sins are forgiven.
第一就係呢啲小子們啦，就係佢哋知道自己嘅罪係被赦免嘅。
And second, that they know the Father.
第二就係小子們知道天父。
And as we've talked about before, these 2 things are related.
就好似我哋之前講嘅道都講過㗎啦，呢2樣嘢係有互相相關嘅。
We are forgiven through Jesus.
我哋因為耶穌嘅緣故被赦免。
And as a result, we can build our relationship with God.
因此咧，我哋就能夠同上帝建立一個關係啦。
Without forgiveness, we would be separated from God.
如果我哋冇被赦免嘅話咧，我哋就會同上帝隔絕咗。
So understanding that we are forgiven and can build a relationship with God are 2 key parts of our early growth as Christians.
所以我哋要知道啦，我哋嘅罪被赦免，同埋我哋能夠同神建立一個關係咧，喺一個基督徒早期嘅階段，即係每一個基督徒佢哋啱啱接受主嗰個早期嘅階段係一個好重要嘅事情嚟嘅。
So that's the youngest group. And then John skips to the oldest group.
咁所以頭先我哋講緊小子們啦，係講緊呢個屬靈嗰個年紀最細嘅一個群組啦。咁然後約翰咧就講緊最老嗰個群組喎。
Fathers could be seen as the most spiritually mature in the audience.
父老啦佢哋應該就係屬靈上嘅成熟啦。
Possibly, given what we know about the culture, they might be also the teachers or the leaders.
咁可以考慮翻以色列人嗰個文化背景，父老其實都可能指緊嗰啲 父老都可能係一啲教師啊，可以將道教俾人嘅人。
But John says they know him who is in the beginning.
但約翰咧特別提到呢啲父老咧係話佢哋認識那從起初原有嘅。
Going back to the book of John, we remember that in the beginning was the Word.
我哋睇翻約翰福音嘅時候啦，我哋就會記得太初有道。
And the Word is Christ, so he's talking not just about God, but about Christ.
咁嗰個道係耶穌基督，咁所以嗰個道唔係單係指神啦，亦都講緊主耶穌。
But the Word in the book of John also means God's understanding.
Pardon?
The Word when used in the book of John also implies God's understanding.
咁約翰福音啦，我哋中文講嗰個字道呢個字啦，其實同時間表示緊上帝係全知嘅。
So the wisdom of God made flesh is Christ.
咁上帝嘅智慧、上帝嘅道成了肉身，就係耶穌基督。
So the fathers are those who have developed a greater understanding of Christ and God.
神啦就令到佢自己啦，神啦係可以被更加認識得多。
They understand not just that they have the relationship, but what that relationship means.
我哋講明白嘅時候咧，我哋唔單止淨係講緊我哋同上帝有一個關係，而且都要明白同上帝嘅關係係代表住啲乜嘢。
Now, this doesn't mean they don't have anything else to learn.
第一件事就係唔係講緊我哋同上帝有關係啦，我哋就唔再需要學習。
We are constantly growing in Christ, and even the most mature of us still have room to grow.
我哋咧不斷喺基督裏邊去成長嘅時候咧，我哋越成長啦，就會越發現有更加多嘅空間俾我哋繼續成長。
So finally, John addresses the young men.
所以到最後咧，約翰翻嚟我哋約翰一書啦，約翰就會第三組人就係講緊少年人。
And these appear to be believers who are developing and struggling and basically fighting for their faith.
我哋講緊呢啲少年人嘅時候係講緊佢哋喺度成長緊啦，佢哋喺度掙扎緊啦，佢哋喺度為咗佢哋嘅信仰啦，去爭戰緊啦。
They are believers who are overcoming the evil one.
佢哋咧係一班信徒咧，去同惡者去爭戰緊。
Generally, the evil one would be seen biblically as Satan or the deceiver.
我哋講緊惡者啦，一般講緊魔鬼撒旦啦，同埋嗰啲欺哄人嘅情況。
So we can say that what they have been doing, is fighting for the truth of their faith. They're not being deceived. They're not being tempted.
所以當我哋講緊少年人，佢哋喺度爭戰緊嘅時候咧，其實我哋可以睇做佢哋為咗真理而去爭戰，佢哋為咗唔俾魔鬼、唔俾嗰啲欺哄人嘅去欺騙佢哋而爭戰。
This isn't to say that they've overcome every evil in the world.
但係佢唔係講緊咧呢啲少年人咧去勝過所有嗰啲呢個世界嘅所有惡事。
Or that they never sin.
或者唔係講緊呢啲少年人咧，佢哋唔會犯罪。
But they are strong in faith, and they are trying to become what God wants them to be.
但係講緊呢啲少年人咧，佢哋喺信心嗰度咧，佢哋有好強嘅信心，可以喺上帝裏邊咧，去成為上帝想佢哋所成為嘅人。
Now, what's interesting here is that John's writing to these groups not to help them become this, but because this is what they already are.
咁我哋要留意喎，約翰寫呢個約翰一書，約翰所寫嘅咧，唔係約翰想幫佢哋去頭先所講嘅勝過惡者或者有信心啊。約翰唔係幫緊佢哋，約翰係講緊呢啲少年人本來就係有咁嘅信心，去為咗真道而嚟到爭戰嘅。
John is writing to people he knows want to develop their relationship with God.
約翰係寫緊約翰一書係講緊關於一啲人咧，佢哋本身已經知道佢哋係要同上帝建立關係嘅。
And this is interesting. It gives us some insight into the next part of the passage.
我哋要知道咧，因為約翰寫嘅時候，佢已經知道呢幾個階段嘅人，佢哋本身佢哋唔係鼓勵緊呢批人，而係知道呢一批人已經係咁樣嘅時候，咁我哋就會睇翻跟住落嚟嘅信息嘅時候咧，就會發現咧，其實係一個好有趣嘅鋪排。
So this next part is John's teaching to people who are already developing in God.
約翰跟住所寫嘅咧，先至係教呢三組人，先至係一啲信息俾呢三組人嘅。
In verses 15 through 17, John changes to a warning.
咁由第15節到17節咧，約翰改變咗嗰個警告。
Don't love the things of this world.
唔好愛呢個世界上嘅事。
And this appears to be a sudden change in topic.
呢度睇落去咧，好似係突然間轉咗話題喎。
He's talking about why he's writing, and then all of a sudden, bam, don't love the world.
佢一路咧喺度講緊咧，點解佢要寫呢封書信呢個約翰一書嘅時候咧，突然間15節至17節就就話講緊，你唔好愛呢個世界。
But really, this second section is directly related to the believer's desire to have a relationship with God.
但係其實咧，15至17節所講嘅嘢咧，正正就係回應翻之前嗰啲階段講緊你點樣同上帝建立一個關係。
As John pointed out earlier, there is no darkness in God.
正如約翰喺之前嘅篇幅所講過，上帝在神裏邊毫無黑暗。
But the world is full of darkness.
但係呢個世界充滿黑暗。
So if we are focused on the world, we're focused on things that are in darkness.
所以當我哋將我哋個焦點擺咗喺世界嘅時候咧，其實我哋將咗我哋嘅焦點擺咗喺黑暗嗰度。
If we are focused on things that require darkness, how can we be in God's light?
如果我哋將我哋嘅焦點咧擺咗喺一啲屬黑暗嘅地方嗰度，咁我哋仲點樣去望翻去將我哋嘅集中翻喺神嘅光裏邊咧？
So John's point is that loving the world doesn't simply mean we do things God doesn't like.
所以當約翰提到我哋愛呢個世界，其實唔係淨係單單講緊我哋中意做一啲壞嘅事情。
It also means that we are shifting our focus from God to other less perfect things.
實際上係講緊咧，我哋嗰個焦點錯咗，我哋將我哋嘅焦點冇擺喺上帝度，而係擺喺其他一啲唔及上帝嘅嘢。
It's like sacrificing your relationship with your best friend to focus on baking cookies.
就等於咧，好似你為咗要去焗曲奇餅乾嘅時候咧，你話知你啲朋友死嘅。
I mean, sure, cookies are tasty.
當然啦，嗰啲曲奇好好食嘅。
But your friend is a lot more valuable.
但係其實你朋友先係最緊要㗎嘛。
I think it's important here to note that this doesn't mean we hate everything that isn't Christian.
喺呢度咧，唔係講緊我哋要討厭所有非基督嘅嘢嘅事情，
Or that we hate all material things in the world.
或者我哋去討厭憎恨所有俗世嘅事情，
Or that we need to remove ourselves from the world.
甚至乎唔係講緊我哋應該將我哋同呢個世界去隔絕。
These are all ideas that people have come up with about not loving the world that aren't really biblical.
所以當有人會有頭先嗰種態度啦，即係憎恨呢個屬世嘅嘢啊，或者要完全同呢個世界隔絕咧，其實係唔合乎聖經嘅標準㗎。
In the book of John, we're told that God loved the world enough to send his son. 喺約翰福音嗰度咧，我哋好明嘅讀到就係神愛世人，甚至賜下他的獨生子。In Genesis, we learn that the world was created good by God. 喺創世記我哋都知道啦，呢個世界咧上帝創造之後咧係看着是好的。Paul tells us that our struggle isn't against flesh and blood or physical things and people. 約翰唔係講緊我哋嘅肉身啊，我哋點樣同人咧嗰種呢啲物質上嘅接觸。But against intangible powers and things that would destroy us. 實際上講緊嗰種無形嘅力量可以毀滅我哋嘅無形嘅力量。So when John says we shouldn't love the world, he's not talking about some physical thing. 所以當約翰講緊我哋唔好愛呢個世界嘅時候，唔係講緊我哋呢啲可以觸摸嘅嘢。But he's talking about attitudes and ways of thinking about ourselves and other people that are a problem in our relationship with God. 係講緊啦，我哋同上帝有建立一個關係嘅時候啦，我哋嗰個態度啦，我哋嗰個取捨啦，我哋如果之後會講嘅就係我哋心裏邊嗰個次序 priority 嘅。The biggest complication in our relationship with God is us. 實際上同上帝個關係有冇問題咧？係我哋自己，唔係呢個物質嘅世界。And John is very specific about the things in the world we shouldn't love. 約翰咧喺呢度咧好特別咁講明呢個世界上有啲乜嘢咧，我哋係唔應該愛嘅。Desires of the flesh. 肉體嘅情慾啦。Desires of the eyes. 眼目嘅情慾啦。And the pride of life. 同埋今生嘅驕傲。These are our attitudes. 呢啲係我哋嘅態度嚟㗎，我哋嘅本質嚟。These are where we are putting our focus. 我哋呢啲係我哋成日將我哋嘅注意力放咗喺嘅地方度。Our primary focus shouldn't be on the world, it should be on God.
我哋要知道，我哋首先要集中嗰個焦點咧，係應該擺喺神嗰度，而唔係擺喺呢個世界。
Whatever relationship we build with things in the world is temporary, but God is permanent.
我哋無論係建立咩關係都好啦，我哋都要記住呢個世界係暫時嘅，只有神先係永恆嘅。
So, as an example, when I was in college, I lived in a dormitory.
咁啊，舉個例子俾你聽啦。當佢讀緊大學嘅時候啦，咁佢住緊宿舍。
Now, I was, and still am, a computer game enthusiast.
咁啊，佢係一個好中意打機嘅人嚟㗎。
But when I was living in the dorms, I would have people who would stop by my room all the time and interrupt my game time.
咁啊，當佢仲住緊宿舍嘅時候啦，有好多人成日去佢個宿舍嗰度打擾佢打機。
And I had to make a deliberate point to make sure that when someone came into the room, I would stop what I was doing on the computer, turn away from the computer, and work with them.
但係咧，去到某一點嘅時候咧，佢就決定啦，只要有人嚟到宿舍揾佢嘅時候啦，佢就即刻唔打機，擺低佢手上面嘅遊戲，擰過嚟專心同嚟揾佢嗰個人去講嘢。
And I did this because I knew my relationship with them was more important than any game I was playing.
點解咁樣做咧？因為佢好明白就係同呢啲人嘅關係係重要過佢打機打得好唔好。
So the people who came in my room had priority.
所以當有人嚟揾佢嘅時候咧，呢啲人會成為比起打機優先嘅。
And I turned away from my computer not because I didn't want to play games, but because I didn't want to get distracted.
我見呢啲人嘅時候，我唔打機，唔係因為我唔想打機，但係因為我唔想分心去忽略咗嚟揾我嘅人。
It wasn't as if I stopped playing computer games at all.
我唔係完全停止打機啊。
But I knew what my priority was.
但係我知道先後次序應該係乜嘢。
Now, I use this example not to claim that I have done anything special, but because this is basically what John is saying.
佢講呢個例子唔係講緊佢做咗啲咩特別事，而係要俾大家更加具體去明白約翰喺呢度講緊啲乜嘢。
We want to make sure we're not sacrificing our relationship with God for what are really temporary distractions.
約翰喺呢度講緊就係我哋唔好犧牲我哋同上帝嘅關係，而去遷就咗或者將個目光擺咗喺一啲俗世一啲暫時嘅嘢嗰度。
God should be the most important thing in our life.
上帝應該係我哋生命裏邊最重要嘅事啊。
Other people should be second most important because they're made in the image of God, like us.
除咗上帝之外，跟住落嚟人亦都係好緊要，因為人咧係照住上帝嘅形象所做嘅。
And we're designed to need other people.
我哋被設計啦，成為我哋需要其他人嘅一種生活。
Everything else in the world comes after the first two. So everything else in the world is less important than those two things.
喺呢個世界上，所有嘅事物啦，都擒上第一神啦，第二人啦。
But how often do we see people who are willing to sacrifice their friends and their families and their neighbors for stuff?
但係咧，偏偏我哋又睇到呢個世界上嘅人啦，好多時都犧牲咗佢哋嘅朋友，犧牲咗佢哋家人，總之犧牲咗人咧，去為咗一啲物質或者一啲事。
Whether that stuff is a nice house or a good job or a particular property, we're tempted to place these temporary things above other people.
咁 呢啲事啦，可能講緊一份好嘅工啦，可能嘅講緊我哋有間屋啦，或者有啲物業啊點樣啦，我哋咧會將呢啲咁嘅嘢咧暫時擺得高過人啊。
But if we're willing to hurt our relationship with other people who we can see and interact with directly for these things, how much easier is it for us to sacrifice our relationship with God?
如果我哋尚且會為咗呢啲屋啊、錢啊呢啲中國人叫身外物嘅嘢，去犧牲咗同人嘅關係嘅時候，咁人咧尚且我哋見到，我哋都會犧牲咗佢，去為咗呢啲身外物。更何況我哋見唔到嘅上帝，我哋會唔會更加去犧牲咗同上帝嘅關係，而去追求呢啲身外物咧？
It isn't that the physical world is evil, it's that our priorities are wrong.
我哋要記住，唔係呢個物質嘅世界係邪惡嘅，真正個問題係我哋自己本身。
For the world, the priority is on being the best, or getting stuff, or being acknowledged. 喺呢個世界啦，通常有啲咩優先啦？就係譬如得到好多物質嘅嘢啦，得到知識啦，或者得到不斷我哋所謂向上嘅。But these things are much less important than our relationship with God. 但係其實呢啲嘢咧，全部同我哋同上帝嘅關係比起嚟咧。呢啲嘢全部都係好小事嚟嘅。And this is the point John's making. 呢一點就係約翰喺呢度要講嘅。If we want to build a good relationship with God, we need to make sure we are focused on the right thing. 如果我哋想同上帝有一個好嘅關係，我哋要好知道、好肯定，我哋將我哋個焦點擺喺一個啱嘅地方嗰度。Would you pray with me? 我哋一齊祈禱。Our most gracious Father in heaven. 天上嘅父。We thank you for the chance to come together and to learn more about you. 我哋感謝你啦，我哋可以有機會一齊能夠認識你更多。And the chance to fellowship together and with you and with each other. 亦都好感謝你俾我哋機會咧，可以一齊。有一個美好嘅關係，同埋同你有一個美好嘅關係。And I just ask that you would be with us this week, help us to be able to keep our focus straight. 願意咧父神你今個禮拜咧都繼續與我哋同在，俾我哋咧能夠更加聚焦落你身上。Help us to remember that the most important thing is our relationship with you and not our relationship with the world. 幫我哋咧去記得去明白，我哋同你嘅關係係最緊要嘅，同埋我哋同呢個世界之間嘅關係。We live in the world, so it's easy to forget. 但係當我哋面對世界嘅時候咧，好容易忘記咗同你嘅關係先係最緊要。So we ask for as much help as you can give in helping us remember. 所以咧，我哋喺呢度求你啦，大大嘅。去加力去幫助我哋。We thank you, Lord, for the blessings that you've given us. 我哋感謝主你對我哋嘅祝福。And the wisdom that you've shown us. 俾我感謝你俾我哋嘅智慧俾我哋睇到。And for Christ and His sacrifice that we can have a relationship with you. 同埋感謝基督你。嘅犧牲令到我哋咧可以同神有一個關係。It's in His name we pray. 我哋祈禱奉主耶穌基督嘅名求。